Happy New Year! Howdy, it's Stalkaz. In today's video, we're going to take a stroll down memory lane. We're going to take a look at the videos over this past year. But before we continue, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified. Alright, let's go! Out with the old and in with the new! In today's video, I'm going to introduce everyone to my new studio. This is my PC setup. Big letters is, of course, yours truly, Stalkaz and Chase. And I'm probably going to do the majority of the filming of my videos from right here in this location. Howdy, it's Stalkaz. In today's video, I'm going to address the topic of hypocrisy. So as many of you probably know, we recently observed Groundhog Day. But what exactly is Groundhog Day? Well, guess what? You're in luck, because your nights of tossing and turning and sleeplessness are over. I'm going to tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first ever Bitchy Awards, hosted by the one and only Stalkaz the Stallion.
Howdy, Stalkaz. I'm so honored to be hosting the first ever Bitchy Awards. This is going to be so much fun. Howdy, welcome back to the first ever Bitchy Awards. I'm your humble host, Stalkaz the Stallion. It's finally time to reveal the winner of the first ever Bitchy Award. Crazy Parking Lot Lady. In today's video, I'm going to discuss the topic of escapism. Welcome to Nottingham County Park.
So here's one of many streams flowing through the park, and especially pronounced in late winter with all the snow melt. And here we are approaching the beginning of the Serpentine Barrens. And it is actually registered as a national natural landmark. You can really tell the change in landscape from a typical deciduous forest into a grassland. Kind of akin to the savanna grasslands over in Africa that you see on safaris, but this is actually a temperate, not a tropical or subtropical. The sound of the water flow is just so calming and relaxing. Brandywine Feldspar Quarry. And here's a nice view of the actual hole. Right below where the sign is, it looks like someone actually cut the fence to try to sneak in. So shame on them for that. And you can see somebody closed it back up. The Brandywine Creek, by the way, is part of the Delaware River watershed, and that flows into the Delaware Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. We're approaching right now Black Run, and this is actually part of the Susquehanna watershed. The Black Run runs into the Octorara Creek, which in turn flows into the Susquehanna River, and eventually the Chesapeake Bay, and then finally the Atlantic Ocean. And here we are at the entrance. Yeah, so you can see it's a little bit worn. So right now we're facing Pennsylvania, and then if we would go around, now facing to Maryland.
Jabud Stalkaz. This has been a very significant month for me because it was exactly 2 years ago that I started my YouTube channel. Also 2 years ago that I started drawing furry art, and I'm super close to getting to that 1,000 subscriber mark. In today's video, I'm going to address the topic of burnout. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about furry conventions. Howdy, Jabud Stalkaz. I'm at my friend's place this weekend, so come and watch me frolic around. Welcome to the House of Purple Doors. Let's take a trip around the museum.
Piano. When you don't want to play the piano, thank Mr. Edison for a fireside cylinder player. This came after the cylinder player. No electricity is involved with either one. You crank for power. Imagine taking this on your canoe. Mr. Edison also made diamond discs. Look how thick they are. This is your volume control. There's a ball down in there.
Sup, Jabud Stalkaz. So in today's video, I've climbed the highest mountains. I've scaled the deepest canyons. Sup, Jabud Stalkaz. I've climbed the highest mountains. Sup, Jabud Stalkaz. So over this past week, I've climbed the highest mountains. I've descended the deepest caverns. I've swum. Sup, Jabud Stalkaz. So over this past week, I've climbed the highest mountains. I've descended the deepest canyons. I've wandered the most arid deserts. I've swum the deep. I've swum the most treacherous. Alrighty. Oh, I guess I'll get started. So, we'll rewind, go back to the very beginning. So it's Thursday, June 30th. Had to put in a full day of work. And then as soon as my shift was up, I punched out and I stampeded out the door, jumped into my car. Everything was already packed by then because I wanted to get there as soon as possible. Oh, and it's just a view of me. This is actually taken like Friday morning after I registered. I came back to my room and just rested a little. So I decided just to suit up, and just chill a little bit. Yeah, comfy bed. Yeah, just chilling and relaxing. Cuddles anyone? Before it opened, so it's still kind of empty, but you can see like the different vendors. Oh yeah, and you can see in the middle there is Hyena Agenda. They're a big name in furry merchandise. They make those really cool t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. Yeah, the food was good. Yeah, that's the most important thing. So yeah, like I said, so this is the dealers at Artist Alley are on the second floor, and then you go up another bank of escalators to the third floor, and that's kind of like the quote-unquote main floor. Howdy, Jabud Stalkaz. I'm at Anthrocon 2022 Pittsburgh.
hear you. Hello, Anthrocon! That's better. Everybody, we want to welcome you back to the most livable city of Pittsburgh for Anthrocon 2022!
We've been away for 3 very long years, and it's absolutely amazing to be able to see everybody gather once again in the beautiful city of Pittsburgh and in the David L. Lawrence Convention Center.
Ronnie, anything I've missed? The rest of the stuff is just completely incomprehensible.
Scenery is absolutely gorgeous. Let's go walk outside. This is the Allegheny River, and then along with the Monongahela on the other side, you come together at Three Rivers Point, and they form the Ohio River.
Howdy, it's your bud Stalkaz. In today's video, I'm going to go over a few things that furries absolutely hate. So as the name suggests, I was at Philadelphia this past weekend, and it was kind of like a spur-of-the-moment decision. Howdy, it's your bud Stalkaz. So recently I was at Philadelphia, which is a furry convention in Center City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, originally I was going to opt out of this con because I was recently at Anthrocon, and as you probably know, that cons can be very expensive. But then I decided, it's kind of spur of the moment, and since it's in close proximity to where I live, hey, why don't I just go down there for the day? In today's video, we're going to take a look at some equine characters in media. Howdy, it's Stalkaz. I'm back at Middle Creek.
Hi! How you doing? I'm Nameless. How's it going?
I'm back for some more fun in the fall foliage, and Nameless decided to join me. And we're here to frolic in the fun afternoon sun.
Yeah! Let's do it!
So recently in the United States, we celebrated the holiday of Thanksgiving. Christmas is a time of year filled with lots of joy and cheer. The weather may be dark and cold, but everywhere there's red, green, and gold. Carols are sung high and low. Presents are wrapped with paper and a bow. Shoppers are hustling to and fro. Kids are sledding in the snow. Trees are trimmed with ornaments and lights, giving illumination to the darkest of nights. Candles burn and fireplaces are ablaze during these frigid and nippy wintry days. It is anything but a fable. This Yuletide holiday began in a stable. It is certainly without a doubt the birth of Christ is what Christmas is all about. Santa and his elves are busy on this holy night, delivering toys with the sleigh as his reindeer give light. People skate on the icy lake. So many cookies there are to bake. To everyone both far and near, let me be crystal clear. There are so many ways in which to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Wow, another year's come and gone already. Can you believe it? Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. See ya!